You're listening to The Services Brief, part of Main Street Media. I'm Taylor. It's Monday, July 13th, 2026. 3 stories across the service economy and what each one means for the owner. First, the labor math, because the June jobs data just landed and the real story is in the fine print. Small businesses added about 33,000 jobs last month, the slowest gain in a 5-month streak. But the appetite to hire is still there. 62% of owners told the NFIB they were hiring or trying to hire, up 7 points from May. The problem is who actually shows up. 51% reported few or no qualified applicants. And here's the twist. The share of owners raising pay fell. A net 28% bumped compensation in June, the lowest reading all year. So what does that mean if you run a trade and you employ technicians? Wage inflation is finally cooling, but the talent shortage is not. You are not going to outbid your way to a full roster the way you might have in 2023. A journey-level HVAC tech in a competitive market is still commanding $65,000 to $85,000 in base pay, and once you load in payroll taxes, workers' comp, and benefits, that wage is really costing you 40 to 50% more than the number on the offer letter. If your flat-rate price book was built 2 years ago, it is underwater on labor right now. The concrete move this week. Pull your fully loaded labor cost per billable hour and hold it up against your current price book. If the gap is more than a couple of points, you're eating it on every single ticket. Second story, the front desk is going robotic. Service Titan and House Call Pro have both pushed artificial intelligence deeper into the exact part of the business owners hate staffing, the phones. House Call Pro's AI agent now answers inbound calls and website chats around the clock, pulls up customer history, and books the job straight onto your calendar. Service Titan's Titan Intelligence Group is building the same always-on booking layer for bigger shops. For an owner, this finally attacks the missed call problem. Every call that rolls to voicemail after 5 o'clock is a job your competitor books instead. But there's a timing trap worth calling out. Shops that switch on new software in June or July, right in the middle of the summer cooling rush, tend to fumble it. Dispatchers make mistakes while they're still learning the tool, and call volume is peaking. The concrete move, pilot the AI booking agent now, but only on after-hours calls where a stumble costs you nothing, and save the full cutover for the September to November stretch when your team actually has room to learn it. Third, consolidation, and this week, look at auto body, because it's the clearest tell of where every trade is heading. Collision repair is roughly a $48 billion a year market, and the 5 biggest consolidators now run more than 4,000 shops between them. That's only about 13% of the shops in the country, but nearly 32% of the revenue. Earlier this year, Gerber Collision closed its purchase of Joe Hudson's Collision Centers, folding in 2 5 locations in the largest shop-to-shop deal the trade has seen, and Caliber Collision has filed to go public. Now, what does auto body consolidation mean for an owner in a completely different trade? Say, plumbing or landscaping. It's a preview. The same private capital playbook rolling up collision shops is running right now in home services, med spas, and dental. When a capital-backed operator walks into your market, they compete on scale. Better supplier terms, national recruiting budgets, a centralized back office you can't match head-on. The concrete move. Name the one thing a roll-up genuinely cannot copy in your business, almost always a local reputation and a bench of loyal technicians. And pour your money and attention there. That's the moat that keeps a well-funded competitor from quietly taking your customers. That's it for Monday. Find all of Main Street Media's shows wherever you listen. Subscribe, leave a review, and I'll see you Friday for the Business Spotlight.